Wild Time Cooking with Allison Davis is brought to you by Corman Kitchen and Bath.
Hey there, welcome back to Midday Kentucky. Chef Allison Davis here in the Wild Time Kitchen over in the Shenaway Shops. And this week I'm talking all about pumpkin and all the possibilities that we can do with pumpkin. And today I think I've got a winner. It's a hint of pumpkin, and it is a pumpkin fudge. So this is really a very simple recipe. We're talking, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients. So 5 ingredients in a pan, and then you let it set and chill in the refrigerator. So first things first, I have an 8 by 8 inch pan here that I lined with parchment and just kind of sprayed with a little pan spray. You can do this 2 ways. I have white chocolate chips, about 3½ cups of white chocolate chips melting on the stove, or you could put it in the microwave and just melt it together. And we are adding to this a can of sweetened condensed milk, and we're just melting this down with our sweetened condensed milk. It may kind of seize back up on you, but just keep working that sweetened condensed milk in with your white chocolate, and it will just get really nice and smooth. Again, if you want, you could take this in the microwave it for, you know, a couple 30-second intervals just until it's nice and melted. All right, now to this, we are going to add a couple of ingredients. Like I said, you're talking 5 ingredients here, so this should be quite simple to maneuver in any kitchen. And like I said, if you don't have even a stovetop, you could do this in the microwave. We are going to fold in our pumpkin. We're going to add in about a teaspoon of our pumpkin pie spice. Okay, so that's going to help kind of with that fudge flavor. A pinch of salt, because we've got that sweetness and we want a little bit of balance with that. All right, and I'm just kind of working this to make sure that our white chocolate and sweetened condensed milk kind of gets smooth. And then the last thing that we're going to do is just fold in our pumpkin, and then we're going to pour this mixture into our pan, put it in the fridge, and let it set for about 3 hours, ideally, just till it's really nice and firm in your refrigerator. Okay, so we have our white chocolate melted. Now we're just going to add in our pumpkin and a splash of vanilla. Love vanilla, can't have enough. All right, and that's it. We just fold this in, and we're going to pour this into our pan here. So I'm going to turn off our heat. Just make sure that our pumpkin's kind of evenly mixed in here to our fudge. Gosh, this is so easy. Even like, I think this is something the kids would enjoy making and could give as like gifts. This would be good for like teachers before like break. Okay, we just pour this into the pan, and we're just going to let that kind of set and smooth. And then this is going to go into the refrigerator, no bake, just going to go into the refrigerator, and we're going to let this sit, and then we'll cut this. You know, I was even thinking like ways that you could even kind of take this up a notch. I'm thinking maybe like crumble some like graham crackers and let it kind of like sprinkle in on top if you wanted some topping, or you could drizzle some white chocolate over top of this once it sets to kind of garnish the fudge. All right, so this still has a little bit of ways to go. You can see it's setting up, but it's still kind of soft to where you wouldn't be able to cut it and hold its shape. So we're going to let that go for a couple more hours, but I really just couldn't help myself, and I want to add that graham cracker like crumble on there. So I'm just going to kind of mash up some graham crackers here, and then we're just going to sprinkle those right on top. And I think that'll make for a really nice texture and also add like a little bit of crunch in there. So since this still isn't quite set, the graham crackers will work their way right into that. All right, guys, I'm going to post this recipe with Midday Kentucky, middaykentucky.com/recipes tab. I'm Chef Allison Davis. Thanks so much for watching. We will be right back after this short break.